When making a book cover out of a grocery bag, first thing you need to do is take off any handles that might be on there. This particular shopping bag doesn't have any handles. If there were, just carefully tear them off. Okay, the second thing you do is you want to cut the bottom out of the bag. Do that by opening it up and cutting down one seam all the way to the bottom. Then you have a spot where you can start cutting the bottom out. Cut all the way around on all four sides. Until the bottom comes out. Then you can discard the bottom. You don't need that. Then open up the cover with the paper bag all the way and place your book. In this case it's my science book. Over it. Just get it kind of centered so you have some extra at the top and extra on the bottom. And then just fold in the part that's sticking out on the top and the part that's on the bottom. That'll give you some nice creases to go by when you take the book off. Now the crease that I just made here on the bottom, I'll use that as my guide and fold a flap over on the bottom all the way across. It doesn't matter if it's not perfectly straight across, as long as it's, relatively close. And do the same thing at the top flap. The crease that I had made, I'll use that as my guide and I'll push it down and fold that flap over all the way across the bottom. Again, it doesn't matter if it's not perfectly straight, as long as it's just reasonably close. See, my flap's a little wider over there than it is here, and I'll just try to fix that a little bit. A little wider on this side. There. Now I'll see if it's wide enough for my book. See if I made any mistake. Put my book over it, and I have a little bit extra here and a little extra here at the top, so it'll work. All right. The next step will be to take this end and put it over the back cover of the book. So I have plenty of extra. That'll help make sure that it stays on the book. And I make a crease there. Just going to make it a little bit more. Now I can slide my book in those little sleeves that I made. You see, I made some little sleeves right here, that flap, and I'll put this through that. There, now I got part of it done. Now, here's the trick for the this is really the tricky part, the secret behind it, to make sure that it covers the book when the book is closed. Do this with your book closed. Close your book, take this, make it go over it, and then make a crease right along that. But you got to make this crease when the book is closed. Open it up again, fold it again, and now crease it down again without the book there, same spot. And my shopping bag now, if I use that crease, and it should be you should have a little bit extra. You need that for when you close the book. I'll close it, and I have way too much. So now I'm going to just trim part of the paper bag. I don't want to trim too much though. I still want plenty of it to cover that the front of the book. so that my cover stays on. You can discard that. Now, carefully, so you don't break the binding of the book, just stick the front cover through the sleeves that you just made and test it. When I close my book, it's not too tight. It'll close. When I open it up, it kind of moves out a little bit. You'll have that little bit of extra, but you have to have that. Now, is one more step. I take some tape, and you never tape directly to the book. What I'm going to do is just tape this sleeve here that I made, or this part of the cover, to the front part. Make sure the tape goes over the paper bag only. And I'll do that on the top and the bottom. Now I'll go to the back. Do it at the top. And then do it at the bottom. And now I have a book cover. I did make one mistake when I made this book cover. I didn't make sure that I had the peg on the inside of the book cover. It's on the outside. I can fix that just by simply flipping the cover over. Unless you want the peg on the outside of the cover. Thank you.